to round 4 of MAXC Racing. I'll be your host, Acacia Truster, here in Nashville, Indiana, for the nastiest race of them all, the Big Nasty. Let's go follow the arrows. Starting off the day with youth bikes for round 4 here in Nashville, Indiana. What are you going to anticipate out there on the track?
Hopefully just to go out and get a win. We're gonna try to keep on the gas this whole race. So hopefully I don't crash and hope for a good race.
And I think track conditions might be just perfect with this rain coming in.
They should be pretty good. Tires should be hooking up nice, so it'll be good.
We're getting ready to hit it, round number 4, the Big Nasty, and we are going racing in 10 seconds! And that is what I call absolute mayhem here today.
Course is awesome. I've always liked this course, racing here at the Big Nasty. It's a neat place. I used to snow ski. I learned how to ski here, so I've always loved this place.
With probably my favorite person of the series, my husband, Brock Truster. Brock, what are you doing here with the flag?
We're making sure that we get all the riders slowed down as they cross the bridge. The wood being a little wet this afternoon is just going to be giving them some trouble.
All right, are they listening to you pretty well to slow down?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see how the adults go, though.
Off a first place win for Youth Bikes Camden. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very excited.
What do you think about that first hill?
There was a lot of people stuck on it every lap after the first one. I thought it was real easy. I made it up every time. I actually had some pretty good luck getting through everybody, and there was just some big gaps in between the downed riders, and oh my God.
Sometimes the physical injuries sustained here can just ruin a day. What's going on with your eye?
I was trying to catch Camden on the last lap, and I went to go up the hill climb exit over here and got behind somebody who was stuck, and they spanned their tire and flipped mud up into my eye. Of course, I wasn't wearing goggles. They're fogging up extremely bad. I couldn't hardly see. I dropped 2 or 3 places on that last lap. I know it wasn't the ride I was hoping for, but we're going to salvage some points, and it'll be okay.
I'm really excited to be talking to Walker Taylor here. He's kind of a rock star here with MAXC Racing, aren't you?
Yeah, it's been a great season. Actually, I came to the second round in Gosport, and I pulled away with the 3rd overall and snagged the win. It was amazing. I've never been really up there in the top 5 overall, and to claim 3rd overall at that second round was a big deal for me, and I was pretty happy about that.
Yeah, how exciting is that? You've worked so hard your whole life, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm really starting to move up.
Oh yeah, it was great, and just now that I've been able to get on a pace, I'm trying not to fall off of it.
Now, what do you do to maintain that?
Well, I keep my fitness good. I do a lot of exercising and mountain biking and things like that, and I just practice as much as I can and things like that.
Tell me, are you your own personal mechanic here on your quad?
Yes, my dad mostly does a lot of it, but I try and help him as much as I can. So my dad and I do pretty much everything that we can do to it.
How late do you stay up working on this?
Well, usually it's the night before a race where we're trying to get everything together and get it fixed. Like it's usually just a late night in the garage the night before a race. Usually when we try to have it done, usually midway through the week, so we don't have to hurry up Friday night and get everything ready. But we never know what we're going to tear into and find on the night before a race.
Squeezing in those last-minute fixes, right?
Yeah. They're definitely, sometimes they're scary knowing that if you don't have the right part, you're kind of out of luck. So you just got to be careful what you're tearing into and find out what's wrong.
You've been here to Big Nasty before, right?
Yes, I didn't make it last year, but the year before I made it, and it's definitely, the track is up for its name.
That is for sure. Were you watching the youth bikes earlier?
Yeah, I saw a couple of them come through, and it looked like it was pretty slick and muddy.
Well, I'm excited to get back with you after your race out there. We'll see ya.
All right, thank you.
As the rain begins to fall down, the youth quads are going to go out there on this Big Nasty track. Tyler, you excited about the Big Nasty?
Oh yeah, favorite race of the year.
Yes, definitely. This is a huge one. Are you nervous about that hill?
Oh, haven't heard about it, but I guess we'll see when we get there.
All right, race fans, here we go. It's the Big Nasty. We're going racing in 10 seconds.
So Walker Taylor is out on the course, who we talked to earlier, and now we're going to check in with Dad, Josh. What do you think about the course that he's racing today here at the Big Nasty?
This is one of our favorites. The setups, the hills, the just the flat lands and the hills mixed together. It's great. Walker loves coming down there, and we really appreciate the track setup today, what they've done to clear it and clean it up for the riders.
Now, you've been watching him come around here at the finish line. He's in first right now in his class, right?
Correct. He came through in fourth on the first lap, about 40 seconds behind, and he got a little cheering section over here, so he turned it on, and he's up about nearly a minute right now.
Who we talked to earlier on the front line, pulled that first place win, man. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot. It was a fun track and just had a good time out there.
And how's this weather affect you? We're practically in a rainforest.
Makes the track pretty fun, I guess. Not very fun if you don't have goggles on and feels like you're getting hit with hail in the eyes, but other than that, it's pretty fun.
So the Big Nasty, man, did it live up to its name?
Oh yeah, it was nasty. It was fun. It was a fun track.
Walker Taylor just came off the line here, blowing everybody away. First place in your class. How excited are you right now at the Big Nasty?
I'm pretty excited to take the win at the Big Nasty. It was a big deal to win the Big Nasty.
Yes, it is, definitely. What'd you see out there on the track, man?
A lot of slickness. The track was like ice, honestly, in a lot of the fields. It was tight and really muddy, but it was a really good track. I had fun on it.
But you like the rain and mud, right?
Yeah, I think it's better running in mud and rain than it is in hot days and dust.
And we'll be back right after this.
Your toys take care of you. Why not get the trailer that takes care of them? This American-made trailer features sturdy framing and a special axle design for higher ground clearance, making it the ultimate combination of durability and functionality. Along with plenty of cabinet space, added interior height, and one of the strongest warranties on the market, Mototech is the perfect trailer for those who live the off-road life. So don't just get a trailer, get the trailer, a Mototech trailer.
Welcome back to Follow the Arrows. Looks like the sun is coming out to shine down on our favorite little racers. You excited about the Big Nasty?
Yeah.
Or are you just gonna run it? You have no bike.
My dirt bike's messed up. I'm riding a TTR on the 65.
Okay, good. It's not a foot race.
No, it's not a foot race.
We are ready to let them scramble. We are going racing in 10 seconds.
My brother, we grew up racing back way too many decades ago to really want to recount, but safety gear wasn't quite what it is today, but it's a fun sport. It's great being outdoors, and personally I like the mud myself.
The race was perfect except the last lap I wrecked. My front tire got stuck in mud and I almost went flying off the front.
Almost went flying off the front. Were you scared?
No. I'm used to it because I usually fly off the front of my dirt bike most of the time. And it was really good. The track was really good.
Now, Steven Squire is actually here with us. He is a pro here at MAXC, and he trains Cole Curtis. Tell us about Cole.
He's a great kid. He's actually one of the first students I had. I started training him about 3 years ago, which he's only 9, so I mean, he's a pretty young rider. You know, he works hard. He's one of the kids that he's always like pushing the train, so like
very focused.
Very focused, especially for his age. You know, it's something that you don't see very often. So we're gonna keep kind of shaping him and hopefully grow him into be another pro rider one day.
Now, Jamie Deere, one of our MAXC announcers, was privy to seeing what happened here with Van Adams and Devin Starnes 50cc injected, right?
You know, I've long said that the 50cc class is one of the most exciting. I mean, these little fellas out here, I mean, when I was that age, I think I was still in diapers, you know. I still was peeing the bed, I think. But these guys are so brave, and they come out here and ride so hard. And we saw what I think was one of the best finishes of the season. Well, what happened was Van Adams, he's gone back-to-back wins here on the series, and so far he's been unstoppable. And he was your front runner in the injected class here today until the very last lap. I personally come down here to see the finish. He was trying to hold off Starnes, and here comes Adams out in front. He's got about 150 yards to take the win, and Starnes makes the pass on the bridge. I mean, such a bold move. It was so exciting. The fans were going crazy. He makes the pass into the turn, comes around, and Starnes takes the win over Adams. So kind of an upset today for Adams.
And that's your race report from Jamie Deere. We're checking in with another rider here, Sam Mattingly. Sam, you're a pro, right?
Yeah, I'm a rookie. Rookie, I guess you could say.
How long has it taken you to become a pro here? What's your racing history?
Well, I started racing motocross when I was 4, and I really haven't been doing the cross-country thing that long. I think I might have started in like 2010, just doing a few MAXCs or just like local hair scrambles. But my goal was really, when I was racing motocross as well at the same time, I wanted to go to the Loretta Lynn's Amateur Nationals. So my whole like goal for the I guess the 2010 and 2011 season was to make it to Loretta's, and I did. Finally, I made it to Loretta's in 2011 in the 250C class, and it was great. It was great to make it there. I just didn't have the results that I wanted, but it was a great experience. And then after Loretta's was over, I started focusing mainly on cross country.
Any anticipations you're going to see out there for the Big Nasty today?
Well, I think we're going to see a lot of mud, maybe a few hill climbs. Just going to try and hang in there and try to finish up front.
Excited about the hill climbs?
Yeah, I like hill climbs a lot. Just we raced last night, some hill climbs, and that was pretty fun. So yeah.
You did the hill climbs last night. What'd you get?
I think, well, obviously I didn't beat those guys with the big extended swing arms, but I think I got like a 17 seconds or something like that was my best time, which is pretty good. I was happy with that.
In the entire history of MAXC Racing, since you've been riding with us, what's been your favorite track?
Okay, my favorite track would have to be definitely Logan Sport. It's just really fast and open, and I placed really well there. But I also like Culver a lot because I like riding in the sand, or the Blackhawk, Plymouth Blackhawk.
Oh, some people hate the sand. You love it?
Oh yeah, I love sand. I don't really have sand where I'm at, like at my house or anything. But it's just awesome when I get in the sand. It's really fun to ride.
And Logansport is awesome. That's going to be our next round 5 at France Park Falls. Here's where the day starts getting really nasty. The adult bike's up next. So we're back here with Wes as we met him round 1. You're on up here, second row. It is gonna get nasty.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready to get out here play in the mud for a bit.
Now it's ominous weather coming. Are you a little bit nervous about that?
No, I figured if I have to go through, everyone else has to, so it'll be, even.
Welcome to Nashville, Indiana. Welcome to the one and only Big Nasty. Pro-Ro, are you ready? Because we are going racing in 10 seconds.
There's actually a big backup. It's proving to be a big challenge for some of even the best in the sport. Some are even choosing to come back down the hill and reroute.
That was one of the tougher hills just because of the people. So I gotta shut this down so we can get this race under control.
Who actually owns the stables just across the street here in Nashville, Indiana. Luke, what's the weather like up there?
Muggy, humid, hot as hell, but no rain today.
Just as hot up there as it is down here. What are you thinking about MAXC here today?
It's wild. These hills are getting rutted out like crazy. These racers have got quite a challenge ahead of them today.
Now, you remember when this used to be an old ski world, right?
Yeah, I busted my backside on this hill many a time.
The good old bunny slope gets a lot of people. No, it's a shame we lost it, but it's nice to have this race here every year.
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty cool to see this turn into the Big Nasty. Thanks, Luke.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Grabbing another #1 spot here, round 4 Big Nasty. Your winner and leader, Chris Bach. So your first place winner for adult bikes is, of course, Chris Bach, defending again a second place win here for the 2014 season and his 2013 AMA championship here with MAXC Racing. Congratulations, man. You feeling great?
Yeah, it was good. The first lap was, I didn't want to lead, so I just followed everybody and got all the rocks and stuff blown off, and then the course got really, really good the last 2 laps, and man, it was so much fun. I just kept wanting to push myself, and came through and got the checkers, so it was a pretty good day.
Is there any hills you ever hesitate on anymore, or is it just your mentality is just go for it?
Nah, you hesitate a little bit just to make sure you got a clear line. You don't want to go just wide open blind and hit somebody coming down or whatever. So you just make sure you got a clear shot and have at it.
Hopefully it lived up to its name, being the Big Nasty, right?
Yeah, it was good. It's the the Rockstar Lucas Oil JCR Honda. It took on the Big Nasty, and pretty glad to come away with a win.
8th place overall, congratulations. I'm assuming it was crazy rough out there because your camera's gone.
Yeah, the camera kind of had a fall, and I don't know where it's at. So yeah, it's gone.
So tell us about your race, man.
Well, I was running with the guys, the top guys at the first lap, and I was really happy. I was really stoked because I was just keeping up with them a little bit. And then over there by the hill climb, I decided I liked the hill so much I'd just take it again. I kind of didn't really follow the arrows, I guess, and I followed Chris Douglas down the hill again, and somehow we ended up having to go back up the hill again.
8th place overall, not too shabby. Congratulations, and we'll see you out the next round.
Okay, thank you.
And we'll be back right after this.
Since 1979, Brown's Oil Service has provided bulk fuels and lubricants to the central Indiana area and works hand in hand with local businesses to help fuel the growth of Indiana. Fueling the equipment that builds our roads, providing marathon product to small automotive shops to keep our cars running strong, and fueling the trucking, agricultural, and even the racing industries with our new product line of Sunco Racing Fuels. Brown's Oil Service, fueling the growth of Indiana.
Find your flow with Max's tires.
Welcome back to Follow the Arrows.
Last race of the day, the adult quads out on the track here for the Big Nasty. How has the Big Nasty weekend treated you?
Oh, it has been absolutely great. I've had the best time out here. The hill climb was phenomenal. I didn't know whether to get a diaper change or what I needed to do to keep going, but I got 3rd place out of that, and now I'm ready to get out here and rip it up on this track. It's supposed to be a really good one and have a great time.
We are going racing in 10 seconds.
Most of these trails look like they're real good. Quality dirt. Plenty of traction for these guys. You alright?
I've had better days.
Aaron, you have been watching this whole thing unfold. Another big nasty here in the books. What have you seen?
I have seen everything. I have seen mud and rain and excited fans, and fortunately no serious injuries. We've had a few tumbles and a few falls, but nothing super serious, so that's good. You don't want to see me working because that means somebody's been hurt.
Does it make you nervous when you see, like, you come in and you're like, oh, there's a lot of big hills in this race?
It really does, and especially when the track is slick, you know that somebody's going to have a tumble, and you're hoping that they get back on the bike and get going.
It goes with the sport, right?
Yeah, it does, and it's fun. It's an adrenaline rush, and you know, I know how to help if I have to, but I'd rather them get back on the bike and get going.
We've had a lot of fun here at the Big Nasty. We're about to find out the winner of the adult quads coming through now.
Me and my dad have been working real hard to get this bike where we need it to be up here on the center of the box, and everything was working great today. We've been fighting a brake issue all year. We finally got that solved, and I could just put my head down and charge. Got off to an early lead there and just didn't want anybody else to lead there. We stopped for fuel and Wayne got by us, and we just kind of hung in behind him and for that one lap, and then got back around, and when he pitted and just put the hammer down and tried charging here to the finish.
Thanks for joining us for round 4, the Big Nasty. It had everything: sun, rain, and of course lots of carnage and great racing. Join us in Logansport for round 5 of MAXC Racing, and remember to follow the arrows.